is for educational use only. Our group is allowing our instructor, Mr. Roldan Ardines, to use this as an educational material.
Good evening. This is our topic for today's reporting. The first one is individual identity online. In the digital age, our online presence has become an integral part of who we are. The way we present ourselves online through social media profiles, username, and online interactions. It shapes our online identity. This digital persona can be a carefully curated version of ourselves, reflecting our interests, values, and aspirations. However, it can be also a complex, multifaceted construct influenced by various factors such as social interactions, the context of computer-mediated communications, and the desire to express different aspects of ourselves.
Here are the key aspects including anonymity and pseudonyms. Anonymity and pseudonyms are common online, allowing users to protect their privacy or explore aspects of themselves without social judgment. This anonymity can foster creativity and freedom, but also lead to deceptive practices. So, here are some benefits. Anonymity can provide a safe space for individuals to express themselves freely without fear or judgment or repercussions. It is particularly beneficial for marginalized groups who may face discrimination offline. So, here is the risk of anonymity can also facilitate cyberbullying, harassment, and other forms of online abuse. It can be challenging to hold individuals accountable for the action when they are hidden behind pseudonyms. So, let's move on to avatar and visual representation. Avatar and visual representations are another way individuals express themselves online. These can range from realistic images to fantastical avatars in virtual worlds. So, self-expression avatars allow users to visually represent themselves in a way that might not be possible offline, offering a creative outlet for self-expressions. So, identity exploration in virtual is like Second Life. User can experience with different identities through these avatars, exploring aspects of themselves in a controlled environment.
Fluidity between online and offline. The distinction between online and offline identities is becoming increasingly blurred. Online identities are influenced by offline cultural meanings such as race, class, and gender. Impact on offline life. Online experiences can influence offline behaviors and attitude. For instance, online social support can enhance self-esteem and confidence in real life. Influence of offline culture. Online interactions often reflect and reinforce offline social norms and biases. For example, gender stereotypes can persist in online communities.
Social identity online. Social identity online arises from group affiliations and interaction with digital communities. It is shaped by collective norms, shared values, and the dynamics of belonging. Examples of social identity includes races, gender, age, social class, ethnicity, and etc. Group norms. Group norms are social networking sites that facilitate the construction of social identity through group interactions. These norms can influence behavior and attitudes. Normative influence. Social media platforms can amplify group norms, influencing users' perceptions and behaviors. For example, exposure to health-related content can encourage healthier lifestyle choices. Social learning. Users learn social norms and behaviors by observing and interacting with others online. This can lead to both positive and negative outcomes. It depends on the group norms. Dynamic nature. Social identities are context to dependent, becoming more or less salient depending on the situation. These influence thoughts, emotions, and behaviors both online or offline. Contextual influence. The hierarchical and interactive nature of how individuals are affected by multiple contexts simultaneously. It involves understanding how different contexts such as the family, workplace, or neighborhood directly or indirectly impact an individual's behavior and development. Lastly, identity multiplicity. Individuals often navigate multiple social identities across different platforms and communities, managing these identities to avoid conflicts or maintain coherence. So, there are four things to remember about social identity. The first one is dynamic, the second one is multiple, the third is sociological, and the fourth one is resilient. When it say dynamics, it may be chosen or born into visible or invisible. When it says multiple, everyone has multiple social identities. When it says sociological, society determines that which identities are flagged and which differences matters. And lastly, the salient. It's all about certain social identities feel more prominent in a certain situations and contexts.
Good afternoon, this is Kubar Lord LM, reporting on the expression through profiles. Today we explore how platforms like Facebook and LinkedIn serve as a digital space where users express their social identity. Social media platforms allow individuals to represent themselves through profiles, affiliation, and interaction. One key aspect of this is profile management. Users carefully curate their profiles to highlight professional achievements, personal interests, and other defining characteristics of their identity. Another crucial element is affiliation and networks. The group users join and the connection they establish reinforce their sense of belonging. This interaction helps shape their identity, influencing both personal and professional relationships. With these features, social media platforms have become more than just networking tools. They are extension of our real-world identity, reflecting how we choose to be perceived by others. And that concludes my report on the role of expression through profiles. This is Kubar Lordral M, reporting for Group 3. Thank you.
So the last part, which is number three, it talks about intersection between individual and social identity. So individual and social identity talks about the relationship between individual and social identity online is interdependent. So under to it is self-triangulation. Individuals balance authenticity and idealized portrayals across different online contexts. So this involves presenting current images across overlapping networks while navigating varying expectations.
Now let's move on to breaking stereotypes. So, online interactions can reduce prejudices by removing offline stereotypes tied to race, ethnicity, or disability. So, reduce prejudice means to interacting with people from diverse backgrounds online can challenge stereotypes and foster understanding and empathy. So, next one is inclusive communities. So, online communities can be more inclusive than offline ones, allowing individuals to connect based on shared interests rather than physical characteristics.
Concerns. Despite its benefits, online identity poses risk, misrepresentation, catfishing, and other deceptive practices highlight the case with which identities can be fabricated online. Deception. The anonymity of the internet makes it easy for individuals to misrepresent themselves, which can lead to emotional harm or financial loss for others. Trust issues. Misrepresentation can erode trust in online interaction, making it difficult for users to form genuine connections.
Good afternoon. This is Gulce Joshua Angelo B. reporting on impact of offline emotion. Today, we explore the negative and positive impact on offline emotion. So, let's proceed first and impact on offline emotions. Impact on offline emotions Online interaction and social media can significantly impact offline emotion, potentially leading to increased anxiety, depression, loneliness, and feeling of FOMO, especially among young adults. Here's a more detailed look at the impact. So let's proceed first in negative impact. Anxiety and depression. Excessive social media use and online comparison can fuel anxiety and depression, particularly in young people. Loneliness and isolation. While online interaction can connect people, they can also contribute to feelings of loneliness and isolation in real life interaction are neglected. FOMO or fear of missing out. Constant exposure to others seemingly perfect lives online can lead to feelings of inadequacy and FOMO, impacting offline well-being. Cyberbullying and online harassment. Cyberbullying and online harassment, online interaction can expose individuals to cyberbullying and harassment, which can have serve emotional consequence and impact offline relationships. Negative self-image. The pressure to present a perfect image online can lead to negative self-image and body image issues. Reduced face-to-face interaction. Spending excessive time online can lead to a decline in real-life interaction and social skills. Impact on learning. Online learning can lead to a higher level of anxiety and lower levels of emotional engagement compared to offline learning. And last, the positive impact. Emotional support and connection. Online platforms can provide a space for people to connect with others who share a similar interest or experiences, offering emotional support and a sense of belonging. Access to information and resources. Online resources can provide access to information and support networks that can help individuals cope with difficult emotion or situations. Expression of emotion. Online platforms can provide a space for individuals to express their emotion and connect with others who understand their experiences.